What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be finishing up the Shang-Chi wave, but not part of the marathon, and we're looking at Civil War from the Marvel Contest of Champions with the Mr. Hyde head and the trusty shield. On the front of the box, you get a beautiful view that has a Gamerverse logo. We have a Mr. Hyde head. We have a beautiful shield. It does not have a star, but just a circle that kind of looks like Captain America's shield. And this is kind of look like the robot Captain America. You have the Mr. Hyde logo, Build-A-Figure. It's for ages 4 and up. We have the Contest of Champions logo. We have beautiful artwork of Civil Warrior. Here's the bottom with UPC. On the back of the box, you have a wording that says, in an alternate Earth raged by civil war, Captain America assumes the mantle of Civil Warrior. And here's the other figures you can get in this Shang-Chi wave. We got all of the pieces for Mr. Hyde, so stay tuned for the build review, which is in a separate video. Okay? And let's get it open. Flipping this open, we're just gonna get these tabs and then just flip it. Do that on the other side and let's flip it. And wow. We have a nice fire background for Contest of Champions, and let's move those aside. And here he is. And here's what you get out of the packaging. We don't have fist hands or like high five hands for Civil Warrior. It's kind of disappointing, but it's okay because I like it. Let's take a look at the Mr. Hyde head. Taking a look at that Mr. Hyde head, it looks very scary, but I think that's all. We'll tell you more in the separate video of the Build-A-Figure Mr. Hyde building soon. After this video, stay tuned for that. We're going to look at the Civil Warrior now. Taking a look at the Civil Warrior, we have a beautiful helmet that has the A, which is representation of Captain America. And we have a lot of metal around his face. And that is the version of Captain America as if he was a robot. And moving down to the body, we have a nice star and the blue pieces and lots of metal everywhere. On the back, it does not have any peg hole like to display the shield. I did wish it could have, but still looks cool. So it's kind of more like a robot version and a metallic version of Captain America, but in a different way. And moving down to the arm, we have a lot of metal, and we have a nice hand that has a holding hand for his shield. And moving down to the waist, we have a beautiful belt that has a lot of equipment everywhere. And we have a waist that has a nice metal and blue around. And on the legs, on the top part, we have a nice line of red. As I moved the thigh and I could line it up, here's how they painted it. And moving down to the bottom feet, we have a knee pad, and we have other knees, the bottom knees and the ankles. They had used a red joint that rotate and then pivot, and they have boots, which are silver. And moving down to the bottom, we have 2 peg holes and some wording. And now for articulation. His head is on a ball joint and rotates a full 360 degrees, has a little pivot, and you can make him look up about this far and down about this far. And here's the ball joint. Let's pop it back in. Arms rotate with the standard ball hinge joint. They lift out over a T-pose. And here's the real T-pose. We have the full bicep swivels. We have double hinge elbows. And the hands rotate and they hinge up and down. And I pull them off and you see the joint there. I do wish there was interchangeable hands. Let's pop it back in. For the body articulation, we have a torso pivot that goes very far back and a little bit forward. We have a nice clicky waist swivel. We have a leg that can forward about this far and a little bit back. He can do nearly the splits. We have the full thigh rotation, double jointed knees, and the ankle's in a special joint. It does not just do ankle pivot. It rotates all the way around from this part and it hinges up and down. And this is the part where it has the ankle pivot. So you get a good amount of that. And it's very beautiful. Now for the accessory. For the accessory, you have a nice shield, which is red and metal, and we have a blue part. Instead of a star, it's a round circle. If you want to apply it, you can just stick it on to his forearm, and then there you go. Now this is how you do it. Now to compare him with something. Alright, now for our comparison. Here he is next to the Captain America from the Winter Soldier toy box figure. And taking a look at them, they're all different. The A's are the same. And this part is kind of like the face skin of Captain America. And the shield is all different because it has this part over there is red and it has a blue and has a circle. And these parts are red and this part color is the same. And they look the same to me, but however, it's a little different. Let me just pop it out. The holding part is a little small, and this part is a peg, but it doesn't peg into anything. And it's almost the same, and it hinges up and down, which I forgot to mention. And moving on, they're all different. So I think they use little bits from this guy. Now, done with the comparison. So what do you think about this Civil War? Plan on picking them up? Let me know in the comments down below. Link in the Amazon order to order this in the descriptions below. And stay tuned for the Mr. Hyde Build-A-Figure review. Thank you for tuning in. Peace. Woo!